Predator.
Meet Charles, a very rough-looking 47-year-old man. He had her decoy Uber him to her in below freezing weather, but when he saw she wasn't real, his heart melted away. On today's episode of EDP Watch, we made some shocking discoveries, and Dr. Cousins had to put his therapist hat on. So be sure to have a seat, relax, and hit that like button, and be sure to...
Yo, Gideon, I ain't gonna lie, y'all about the same size, bruh. You talking about he 400 pounds.
Peter Griffin, if he wasn't born in Rhode Island, but instead Alabama. So this is our man, Mr. Charles, and he is getting Ubered by what he thinks to be a 10-year-old girl. And let's just say he wants to have a marathon, but replace the mayor and put, you know, a word that YouTube won't allow me to say. You guys will get the drift, man. He's trying to go all night. And I mean, he's a freaky bugger, and luckily
he's
he
a
also
freaky
sent the
bugger
PP pic, so that just makes it so much easier for us. So we're gonna have the one and only. I mean, bro, you might as well become an Uber driver at this point. Everybody loved you in the last video where you drove Harris.
Hey, money's money at this point, man.
Speaking of Harris, Mr. Harris is actually suing me right now. He hired a lawyer that lives in Pakistan. Like, I don't even know if the jurisdictions go that far, but we might have to take that video down, man, because I'm feeling the heat. But yeah, y'all, he's a really bad...
Hey, Q, he's suing that nigga, Q. I don't know. I don't think you were right about him. But him suing is kind of like I don't know. Because he's not arrested or anything. At least I don't think so. So it's like, if you did do it and you didn't get arrested, you might as well just like lay low and shit. Or try to get out of Dodge so you don't get arrested. Or if you did do it, I mean, if you didn't do it, then you sue. But he should have did some research or some shit on that.
Dude, we're gonna go on and send the Uber to come pick him up. We don't have a decoy. The reason why we're doing it in our house today is because it is literally 10 degrees outside here in Dallas. It is freezing. So this is the plan. The plan is once Jimmy drops him off and then he gets out, Jimmy's just gonna park the car. Brody's gonna be stranded here, and like it's freezing outside. So it's either you come inside, we have a talk.
I didn't even know it get cold in Dallas. Is that weird to say? I didn't even know it gets cold in fucking Texas, period.
You stay outside, die of hypothermia, or, I mean, I can't really think of any other options. So I think you should just come inside and have a seat. Yo, okay, he just said he's ready. He's gonna meet you at that address. If you guys saw the video where we had Ubered Harris, he was a little bit nervous because he was like, oh, can I see the Uber thing, yada, yada, yada. So I just had Blazin make us this fake Uber notification to make it look like we actually have an Uber coming to pick him up. Blazin is so freaking tough, but we're gonna get this going.
He said he's wearing camel jacket and camel pants.
Text him and be like, the Uber's there.
Alright, brother, I'm gonna get off the phone. I'm about to be here in a moment.
Okay.
Uber?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing today?
Pretty good, how are you?
Oh, a little cold out there.
Very cold.
Yo, they always fucking play that music.
Today?
Not too bad.
Before Charles charms your panties off in his Uber
Yo,
ride,
this is like,
let's go over why we even have a stink house for him.
Sorry about the hair. Try to find my comb. Lol.
How old are you?
Take one guess, and then I will say.
I don't know. 38?
Good guess. I am actually 47. Too old?
No, but you probably won't want to talk to me, lol. I'm really young.
he looks
How
older.
young? Because it says 18 on the site.
Well, I can put my real age on there, lol. I'm scared to say now, lol.
I am going to guess. 16? Don't be scared to say.
I'm
Wow. Okay.
Don't want to talk?
I will talk.
Okay, cool.
Don't want to talk? I will talk.
So what are you looking for?
Well, I was on here looking for a cute and sexy 18 to 23-year-old to fulfill a fantasy of mine.
What is your fantasy?
To find an open-minded 18 to 23-year-old to enjoy sensually rubbing, caressing, massaging, kissing, and exploring every inch of her sexy body as I slowly undress her and focus all my attention, affection, passion, and experience entirely on her and her pleasure over a 1 to 2 day long excursion where I see how many times she can, you know,
What the fuck? Whoever was reading that, if that was AI, god damn. He was reading that. Exactly. He was reading that shit crazy, bro. What do you mean you don't believe it?
ultimate fantasy is basically the same as I said, but over a weekend, long sexathon. Only difference is to experience that raw and to see how many times we can get off together without stopping.
Bro, this nigga is 47 and wants a sexathon.
So, say we meet. I can just give you a big hug and squeeze your ass.
Oh, you wanna squeeze my ass? LOL.
Do you want to hang out sometime this week?
Yeah, LOL. You free Wednesday then?
More
Yo,
than
they say
likely.
LOL so fast.
Ugh, I don't have a way there.
Maybe you can ask someone to get you an Uber?
Did you mean ask you to get the Uber?
I can get
Yo, why is that so funny? Bro, I don't have a way there. Do you want to see if your friends can get you an Uber? Do you mean I'm going to ask you to get me an Uber?
Maybe you can ask someone to get you an Uber?
Did you mean ask you?
Yo said, maybe you can ask someone to get you an Uber? Did you mean ask you to get me an Uber?
You to get the Uber?
I can get you an Uber. Stop wasting my time, yes or no?
It meant yes, dude.
How's your day so far?
Got so aggressive.
It meant yes, dude.
How's your day so far?
So far, so good.
That's good.
Just trying to stay warm. How long have you been doing Uber?
Off and on for a couple months, just trying to, float the bills here and there.
I've been an Uber driver for
Yo, this nigga got green eyes, bro. That's
7
crazy.
years.
No kidding.
He got
Just
green
right now,
eyes.
I lost my car, so I can't get on the app.
Okay. Any other fun plans coming up this week?
I don't know what fun is anymore.
Oh, I asked because I've been.
Damn, his
driving
eyes are
before. Do you
green.
happen to have a gun on you?
No.
Okay.
I've actually had people get in the car, and he's like, I remember you. You picked me up from work one day. And I was like, yeah, I do remember that. He goes, check this out. Pulls out a Glock 17 fully customized. Hands it up to me to look at.
No shit.
No shit.
Hey, when in Texas, you never know.
Exactly. And I am in all camo, so.
You do any hunting around here?
No, I just like to be incognito. I had a couple having sex in the back seat of my car while I was doing 95 up Dallas North Tollway.
Jeez.
They didn't turn me in, I didn't turn them in.
Yeah.
I just wanted them out of a car.
You're staying in the seats. Come on. Oh.
That's also a very good thing to record your rides.
Yes. Oh, yeah, after that, I ended up getting myself a little dash cam. What do you think is the craziest thing you've had picking somebody up?
Now, I've been tipped and weed many times. I've actually went into a off-campus
Next to the
dorm
car.
type thing
Yeah.
with 2 college guys from California and took bong rips with them.
No shit.
Yeah, that was crazy because that was some really good weed. I'm a people person, so I tend to talk when I'm in the car.
No, you good. Hey, it makes the drive all that much easier.
Yeah, plus I'm high too, so.
Yeah, they're exiting. There's an exit the freeway. Something pretty much be a straight shot to us.
Just around the corner.
What side does it show to be on?
Should be
This one right here.
1206. Oh,
You're to my right.
all right, brother.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm gonna get out and stretch my legs.
All right. Oh. You have a good day.
You too.
Hey, Charles.
What's this?
Nope.
We just want to talk, man.
Man, I knew this was gonna happen.
No, man, it's all, we're not cops, man. We're not cops. We're not cops, but we just want to talk, bro. That's it. It's cold out here, man. You want to go inside?
No, sir.
He innocent, Q. Look at his immediate reaction. Nobody said nothing to him. Nobody said specifically what they was there for. He looked at them. He seen the cameras, and he was like, "Man, I knew what this was. I knew this was gonna happen." He's still innocent, yo. Yo, is he still innocent, yo?
Okay, we don't have to go inside, man.
I just want.
Listen, man, here, I don't think you're a bad dude, man. But we gotta talk about this, you know what I mean, man? Man, don't cry, dog. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Don't
Charles,
touch
bro, I
that,
don't think you're a
man.
bad dude, man. I'm not police, he's not police, he's not police. No police are here, man.
I've been through so much.
What?
That shit don't mean nothing, nigga. Okay, bro, he's not scared. You better listen to him. You better listen to him. I'm gonna let him speak.
What have you been through?
I'm at the lowest point in my life right now. I stay with family. I don't have work right now.
Here, man, tell me what the f going on, man. I want to know. That's why I don't think you're a bad dude, man. Even though you came here, man, I really don't. I'm not here to judge. You want to go inside and talk, man? It's literally 10 degrees out here. Here, can you not reach into your pockets like that, man? Okay.
I have nothing on me.
No, I'm just making sure, man, okay? Listen, it's freezing outside, man. I want to know, why are you staying with family right now, man?
I lost my car a few months ago, repossessed. I was an Uber driver for 7 years. That's not a lie.
Okay. Why'd your car get repossessed? Were you just late on the payment?
I got hurt. I couldn't drive for 6 weeks. I got behind, couldn't catch up. So I've been staying with family. I've been single for a long time. I have.
You have what?
Obviously, I have issues.
Yo, hey,
He ain't got no issues, nigga.
look at me, Charles. Is these the eyes of a man that's judging you?
I would be judging me.
Man, I can't tell you how to judge yourself, man, but I'm not judging you, dog. And I appreciate you, man. You're talking with me. You're being honest with me. You've been through a lot. To be a man on his own, taking care of himself, and then to have what happened to you, man, I totally get how that happened, man. That's why I'm not quick to jump to conclusions. So here, man, let's just sit down, man. I'm gonna sit right next to you, okay? Listen, man, you were talking about how you have to go help out your sister.
He definitely judging.
Is your sister okay, man? You were saying how last week you had to go to Arkansas or something like that. Is she good?
I've been conflicted. I should have canceled this and I knew it, and I didn't.
So did you lie to her about Arkansas?
Yes.
Well, why'd you lie to her, man?
Because, like I said, I was very conflicted about even going through with anything.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Well, here, this is my first time meeting you, man. Tell me, who is Charles? Tell me who Charles really is.
I'm not even sure. I stay to myself now. I don't go anywhere. Pretty much just locked in my room.
Do you say with your like parents?
When I was talking with him in the truck, my dad and my uncle, after I left my cheating ex, I forgave her the first 2 times. The 3rd time when I found out she cheated twice and hid it from me for 10 months is when I packed up and left.
Hey, man, you know the saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't fool me again. Fool me 3 times, F the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. So how did you get hurt to like where you couldn't do Uber no more, man?
I was actually walking out of a Walmart in Carrollton, and when I stepped off the curb,
Yeah.
I twisted my ankle, and I tried to correct myself because I've rolled my ankle before, and I didn't correct it right. I ended up spiral fracturing my fibula in my right ankle. I now have a rod and 5 screws in that ankle.
And how long were you not able to drive for? You said like 5-6 weeks?
The doctor said not to drive at all for 6 weeks because it was my right foot.
And that's your driving foot.
Yeah. Which, it got to the point that I was trying to catch up and everything, and I needed to work.
Yeah.
So at 5 weeks, I started to drive with the boot on, and that's not easy.
Because it's like you're going to be hitting the brake and the gas at the same
I've
time.
done that once.
Damn.
It's just not easy. But right before I lost the car, the air conditioning system went out, so I couldn't do Uber. So
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
To sell a firearm of mine.
Bro, I
to
zoned
pay
out
for
for like
the parts
15
to fix the air
seconds.
conditioning system. It's very ridiculous.
I thought maybe you were maybe just lonely. And I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting right now is that
Fucking
you're just lonely,
sob
man.
story.
So,
Nobody want to hear
here,
that
man, I'ma ask you this.
bullshit.
If you came through here and that 10-year-old girl was there waiting for you, what would have happened, man?
The way I feel, I'd probably back out. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to go through with it.
I get that you had this internal turmoil where like you didn't want to do this, but like
He cat, bro. He got out the ride and said, "Have a good day."
you never illustrated that to her. You never were like, "Hey, I don't think I can do this." Like, why keep it inside your head? Why not tell her?
I did make the point that it was wrong.
I mean,
I so many times I felt like just ghosting and blocking the number.
but you like the attention,
Bro,
huh?
my nigga-
You're 47,
My nigga is struggling with the thermostat. Somebody help him.
right?
Yeah.
You still have a long life to live. But man, you
Damn.
could have took the innocence of a little girl. I mean, you were over here saying how you want to have a sexathon.
This
I've had marathons, like I've had Attack on Titan marathons, and man, those last for
something in
days.
my head,
But why would you tell
I don't.
her that you want to have a sexathon? I mean, I can only last for about like 2 minutes. Like, how long can you go for, man, to be doing a sexathon? Long relationships with 2 women, so obviously you're putting it down, right, man? Yo, Charles, I know this is your first time dealing with something like this, but like I said, I don't talk to people that I think are monsters. I've heard some stories about some really bad people, man, and you're nothing like them. You told me, you said you're not a monster, right? I want you to say that, I'm not a monster.
Not a monster.
I don't think you're a monster either. So why are you crying like you are a monster?
Because I knew better. I feel
Monster either, right? I want you to say that, I'm not a monster.
not a monster.
I don't think you're a monster either. So why are you crying like you are a monster?
Because I knew better. I feel very shameful and makes me want to just crawl in a hole right now, you know?
You know, a real monster, they wouldn't be crying. I could tell fake tears from real, and these are real tears, man. I'm gonna read this, but I don't want you to think that I'm judging you. But you said, as I lower your shorts, I am rubbing and caressing your hips, to your butt, to your thighs. As the shorts drop to the floor, you step out of them. I then sit you down. I kneel on my knees as I rub my hands from your knees upwards to your thigh and back, to your knees again. And I am now caressing your inner thigh. And I spread your knees apart. And I start kissing. I slowly kissing my way into your inner thigh. If wearing
Bro,
them.
he's still.
Down lift, they can slide off. Then watching your eye, wet little, I slightly spread across your, up to your blick and back down. You wanna know one thing I was?
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that shit. Yo, that shit went on for like 2 minutes straight. What the fuck? Look at the security guard face. Yo. Okay, hold on.
Blick, teasing your tight manhole up to your blick and back down. You wanna know one thing I would say, Charles? You use very good grammar. Were you good in English class?
No.
I'm not gonna lie, man. You had commas, you had parentheses, you had you had it all, man. It wasn't just a run-on sentence.
I have a very descriptive imagination.
That's what that was?
We can.
Well, tell me a little bit about this imagination, man. What do you
can
be
see
imagining?
that.
It's not normally with someone that young. It's not how I was raised. My mom was rolling over in her grave right now.
You know why she would really be rolling if you were sitting up here lying. Back to these imaginations, man. Like, what do you be imagining? Like, what's your fantasies? Because you kept on saying how this was your fantasy. I don't want to keep on reading this, but you kept on saying how this was your fantasy. And if it is your fantasy, it's okay because we're gonna keep it a fantasy.
Because I'm lonely. I've been alone so long.
Yeah.
I just miss that physical contact. So I put it in words. I just stay to myself, though.
Like you say, you weren't raised like this. I think something made you like this. And there's only one conclusion. And I think you and I both know what it is, especially on Telegram. And so, like, I'm genuinely asking you to be honest here with me, man. Let's say someone was to look through your phone and look through your Telegram right now. Would they see anything that's gonna be like, oh, and they're gonna drop it and like be like, yo? No. So what do you do on Telegram?
Cat.
You're on there every day.
I talk to multiple women, mostly 20s and up. I'm just looking for a connection.
Listen, man, you and I both know I've been on Telegram too. You go on there just to talk to friends and stuff.
I'm willing to show you my phone.
I appreciate that. We can get to that later, but I'm just saying, I know when you go on Telegram, you get added into these random group chats because it happened to me.
Don't go into those.
But you don't even want to. You just get added into them, and then they might send naked pictures of women for a while, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna stay. But then you notice, ooh, that's too young.
Not been added to any of the random ones, though.
You haven't?
No.
Well, man, you said I could look at it. Would you mind if I look at it, man? How long have you been looking for a girlfriend, man? And I'm not just saying like...
I've been on different dating apps for years.
Have you been on any dates?
No. Most of the dating apps, they're either fake, scammers. I've been taken for money before.
Man, I see you talking here to a 26-year-old, man. Delilah?
It's someone I met on a dating app.
Man, she's pretty, dog. Does she live here in Dallas?
Supposedly. Most women don't want anything to do with me for the fact that, one, my teeth are f***ed up. Two, I live with someone. I don't have my own place. Right now my car's down, so I don't have a car that works. Which in return, I don't have a job. So who
What you
wants
mean?
to
Why he
be
go in his
doing
business?
with me?
I don't think your teeth, like, smile.
Look
real
what he
quick.
got caught
Your
doing.
teeth aren't that bad, man. And all this other stuff, bro, you can work on that. I mean, why don't you invest in a gym membership? You know, you can lose some of that weight, you know? Sometimes you have to work on yourself.
Never said anything about my weight.
Again, I'm not gonna lie, girls do like chubby dudes. I'm chubby too. But I mean, if you don't feel good, you say do you feel good about yourself?
Physically,
Bro, he literally read word for word what that nigga said to a minor, bro. If he didn't do it, he would have said he didn't do it, but he sat there and cried.
I'm okay with my weight. It's just different things about me, like I said, my teeth and stuff.
Let's say Miranda, you and Miranda kicked it off, man, and you guys had a nice date. Let's say y'all didn't even have sex. Would you have dated her?
No,
So
Cat.
So what would you have wanted from her?
honestly, someone just to hang out with.
You know the stuff in here you said was really bad, man.
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you have any kids?
I have a son.
How old's your son?
I haven't seen him in many years.
What happened with him, man?
Me and his mother, we were together for probably 2 years. She ended up getting into heavy drugs at the time, and she ended up cheating with the guy she was getting meth from. I'm not trying to talk bad about her,
Yeah, no, yeah.
but she also had learning disabilities. She really couldn't read very well,
Mm-hmm.
but that had nothing to do with the situation. When she had her second or third child, not by me, she was tested at the hospital when she was having the child, and she tested positive.
For what?
For what?
Methamphetamines.
While pregnant.
Yes.
Oh my.
So the state came in and took all 3 of her kids, including my son. He ended up going to family members of hers that looked after him. I haven't seen him since he was 9.
Have you been looking for him?
I've talked to him on video chat, but he's gotten to where he thinks that I'm the one at fault. So
Is he in his 20s now?
he's gonna be 22 this year.
He's a young kid. Let's say you had a daughter, and your daughter was talking to somebody, and the person that was talking to her was talking like this, man. How would that make you feel?
It would very much anger me.
Listen, Charles, man, I don't doubt that you would have came to your mind eventually. I see how sympathetic you are to this. But you can't tell me that if you saw her at that door, you wouldn't have done something. You would have done something sexual with her, man. You're lonely.
I don't think I would.
What would have stopped you?
Deep down, I don't think I could.
You got in that Uber, though.
I know.
I'm not trying to upset you. I'm really not.
I know that. I know. I just feel so bad about it now.
Why did she slip through the cracks when you blocked the other girls? And you said that girl was 16. She's 16, man. When she said, I'm 16, you said, wow, okay. And then she said, don't want to talk. And you said, I will talk. And then right away, you start going into your sexathon
I will talk.
and saying that was your ultimate fantasy.
I will admit that I was high, not on weed at the time, when I was sending some of those messages.
You told her that you were going to bring weed. Did you bring weed today?
Honestly, I do have weed in my pocket.
How much weed do you got on you?
3 joints.
Okay. When you're
3
when you're-
I
joints.
was texting.
You were high on THC?
I was not high on THC. I was actually smoking something else.
What were you smoking?
Methamphetamine.
Did you bring any methamphetamine with you?
Not at all.
You know how dangerous drugs is for
Yes.
kids. 'Cause you was
It's so crazy how that story he just did about his baby mother, and she was on methamphetamine and then got her kids taken away. He ain't seen his son since he was 9, and his son turns 22, and he's doing
saying how you want to get high with her.
I just enjoy smoking weed with people and vibing with them.
Yeah.
true.
That's where my mindset was at the time.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but smoking and vibing with
With a
a
13-year-old.
baby. If this was your daughter, you wouldn't be talking to her like this. You would be making cupcakes. Did you just get a haircut, man? I like your. I think the hoodie just messed up your hair a little bit, but I see you got like a nice fade. Yo, there you go. Did you get a haircut before?
Recently, about a week ago,
What would your dad or your uncle think about this? That's why we didn't go to your house. We don't want them figuring out about this, but what do you think they would have thought about this?
very bad, very bad.
What if your son found out about this? You think you would ever have a chance to rekindle a relationship?
Your son found about this. This is so foreshadowing because everybody's
No,
gonna find
man,
out
don't
about
do
this.
that. I mean, you sold
His
your
whole
gun.
family's gonna find out
Man,
about
don't
this.
do that. Because now, then you would just be leaving your family sad. Yeah, they would think this is stupid, but they still love you.
No, they not, bruh.
I feel really horrible.
I know this might sound weird, but that's good. That's good. You should feel horrible.
You
But would a
should
monster
feel horrible.
Would a monster feel horrible?
No,
Exactly. And are you a monster?
no. What's gonna happen to me?
I'm asking you, what do you want to happen to you, man? I'm gonna go off of what your answer. What do you want to happen to you?
I deserve to be punished.
I deserve to be
What
punished.
do you want, bro? Do you want to be punished?
No,
Have you ever done anything like this before? This is the first time. Hell of a first time.
yes, sir.
Coming to meet a 10-year-old, meet 3 dudes.
Like a Diddy party.
That one cracked you up, huh? Yeah, man, just go on and laugh, man. You know that was funny. You got some baby oil on you?
Yo, I could just tell, bro. So, hold on, my fucking mouse. I could just tell that this nigga didn't come with these niggas. I feel like this nigga was here first, and then these niggas showed up. I don't know. I can't really tell. He probably the head nigga. Not the hit, but the head cop. I feel like this nigga a crash out. This nigga right here. He just like a crash out. Look, he reaching already. He already reaching. Cameras there and all that. And he reaching. The fuck is he reaching for?
How you doing, officer?
Look at him. He look like, oh my god, he look like fucking, if Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory grew up to be a cop. This is how he would look. He would look just like this.
Hey, Charles, listen, you're not gonna talk to 15-year-old girls anymore, right?
No.
You're not gonna send them pics anymore?
No.
You're not gonna have them Uber you to houses anymore? This is your last time doing this. You promise?
Why you keep doing this subliminal? However you say that word. He should just rat. Just rat, nigga.
Hey, Mr. Charles, do you mind if we just step back in this back room so we can talk to you more in a, one-on-one situation?
You promise you'll never do this again, man?
Absolutely.
This is your last time doing this.
Absolutely.
Charles, get up.
You're not gonna ask girls if you can make them
Charles,
laugh?
get up.
Okay, stand up for me.
Oh, hey. Welcome in, detectives. So,
How you doing, detective?
Watching a fucking episode of The Flash and shit.
Detective Cunningham.
How you doing? Good. Pretty much what I was telling the officer here. We have a man. His name is Charles Beverly. He contacted our 10-year-old decoy. I have this flash drive. It has every single message ever sent or everything. Yeah, he had let us went to his phone. Going through his Telegram, I didn't see. I actually believe him. I don't think he has any job on his phone. So that's good. This is probably one of the smoothest. I think he would have let us take him to the police station.
Yeah.
Did he admit to you?
We got enough to gather our own PC. Yeah.
Awesome.
Are you primary?
Yes, sir.
Did he get up and try and leave?
No, we told him multiple times he could leave whenever he wanted, and he came into the house willingly.
Okay.
All consensual conversation.
Yeah, he said he had 3 joints, I think. He wanted to smoke with her.
Yeah. Yeah, he was about to get in. He's like, also have some marijuana.
He's an honest dude.
Y'all be safe, man.
Yes.
Well, yes, sir.
They called the feds
You got
regardless.
anything else from us?
Regardless.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Good job, guys. Another one bites the dust.
Thank you. You guys have a blessed one. This is actually how it should be everywhere, but we have procedure that we have to follow. All right, y'all, so the detectives just took him away. He pretty much admitted to everything to them, the same thing he did for us. This was, in my opinion, one of the smoothest ones ever, man. I couldn't be happier. Actually, I'm looking right here. Charles left his Yonkin mug. Listen, subscribe, like the video, and follow. We will send this to one of you guys, man. Actually, you gotta be an EDP Watch member. So join EDP Watch right now. It's only $4.45, and you can get this beautiful Preda mug. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Peace. All right, y'all, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and bravo to the Dallas Police Department. Did the work. We appreciate it, and we're doing our best just to.
Oh yeah, man, that shit was a good video, bro. Made me